Here's the Jazz Club looking more and more complete. So, bag 12, 13, 14, 15, not much left. And we'll see if I can finish this set by the weekend. So welcome to Bricktherapy23. If you like Lego, then looking forward to sharing this time with you and joining the chat. And this set is 1,000. This set is 2,899 pieces and set 10312. So let me just bring the box here. I hadn't shown the box since I think starting this set because obviously it was heavy and full of Lego, but now it's pretty much empty. And so here we go. We've got the Jazz Club, and back when you bought this new, the police station was still out, and the Boutique Hotel. I think, well, for sure the police station is retired now. The Boutique Hotel was retired recently, and the Jazz Club will be retired this year. So just another 6 weeks or so left. And so building this set has been really fun and getting me back into modulars. Well, I mean, haven't really done much with modulars, but I did build the Parisian restaurant a while ago, and so now we've got 2 modulars built in the collection and looking forward to adding another one, and we have a few in the backlog, so I don't have to go searching very far to continue this series of builds or this theme. I might take a side trip and build the Ayrton Senna Formula One set that I showed on the beginning of the week. So we'll see. So that'd be a fun, that's another idea set, kind of like a large scale size Formula One race car. Hey, Kathy is back. Psh, welcome, Kathy. Matt is alive. Psh, and Ivan, let's go. Psh, welcome. Welcome. Thanks for joining the live stream. So there's gotta be 3 solid likes right there. And if you're new to Lego and you just like talking about Lego modulars, of course, want to keep the chat family friendly, then feel free to join the chat and just bring up whatever topic you like to discuss, Lego themed, of course, or it could be brick themed. Of course, we've been talking about alternative companies that also make modulars. Fantasy, Lumi Bricks have been a couple examples that have been brought up recently. So welcome, Kathy. Welcome, Matt is alive. Welcome, Ivan. Yes, exactly. Matt is alive. Like the live and subscribe. Matt alive has arrived. Digging the dive, striving to survive, feeling the vibe, drive to thrive. High five, subscribed, and like the live. Matt is back and in the chat. How about that? Psh, another high five for Matt is alive, as always. Very good, Ivan. Doing well. How are you? Getting closer and closer, Ivan, to your UCS Death Star acquisition, right? Very cool. Hey, Chase, thank you. Psh, Chase, leaving a like and joining in the chat. Very cool. Thank you. So, bag 12 it is. Only 4 more left. So, this is kind of a, I don't want to say bittersweet, but it's quite a fun moment to see this start from the base, and all the live streams from the ground up have documented this build, and very cool to share this with you. I think this is live stream 10. So 12 bags, 10 live streams so far, and a lot of cool, I think this might be a combo of a couple other builds, but you add more to your extra Lego pieces as you build these sets. I'm probably pretty sure this was not meant to be an extra piece, but this wasn't from the Jazz Club, but there are some pieces in here I'm like, ooh, how did I miss that? So I'll have to see if those go maybe with a Star Wars set, and it might be a piece that fell off. So, but that's fun with Lego. You can always rebuild and you know, make things 100% again. Got to show off the minifigures just before I continue building here. Let's see, bag 12 I don't think there's a minifigure, but I know there's, let's see, there's 6 out here now. I think there's 2 more. So yeah, we've got the lead singer, called her Ramona yesterday. We've got the pizzeria chef. We've got the 2 band members. The director of the jazz club, we'll just call this lady here the director of the jazz club. And the tailor, looking very sharp there. Looking sharp with his cutting shears. And so, yeah, yesterday, bag 11 finished off just the beginning of the 3rd floor. The very cool note sheet here on top of the easel, and a very luxurious sofa, and access to the stairwell and some guardrails, another potted plant. And again, just those fun accessories that got to appreciate now because they're going to be surrounded by walls and not necessarily on display. So there we go, bag 12. Well, let me take this off because this is what we're adding to this level here. So yes, thank you for joining. Kathy says, I found a new Lego set I want when I go to the doctor next week. Oh, very cool, Kathy. Which one? Is it the Star Trek set? I believe that was just announced today, or officially it's on the Lego website. So another cool $400 set, and it's yours, or it will be yours when it gets released for sale. Ivan says, yes, Brick Therapy, I think I might switch my Lego set purchase. That right, I am excited. That's right, I am excited for the Lego UCS Death Star. Very cool. Yes, Matt is alive. Son is in Lego college, still studying. So yes. Figureverse. Oh, bummer, man. Figureverse, psh, by the way. Chase, psh, thank you for liking and joining the chat and subscribing if you're new to the channel. Appreciate that. If you see the Brick Therapy logo here on your screen, you know, somewhere down here probably, click on our Brick Therapy logo. There's my younger son. When he does join me, you'll see him, of course, and then myself. Sig Fig time there. And there's the Brick Therapy guy. So like and subscribe. B Bandits. Psh, B Bandits is here. Brick Therapy. Yeah, Ivan, you said you think it might switch your Lego set purchase. Are you considering a modular? Very, very cool. Well, you know what, Figureverse? You are not too broke, man. You can watch this live stream. It doesn't cost you a thing. So if you want to just experience the Lego build vicariously through the chat here, you're more than welcome to. So thanks for joining. Ivan says, there's people saying that I should buy the Lego UCS Enterprise, but I think I'm sticking with my solid option of the UCS Death Star for my birthday. Yeah, that's another cool set coming out. I don't know, Ivan, I think you should stick with your initial plan, right? Because, well, number one, they're not really the same in terms of price. So there's no equivalency there. And the piece count's a lot different. The minifigure count is totally different. The themes both have to go with space, but I guess ask yourself if you're a Star Trek fan versus Star Wars fan. There's probably an obvious answer there. So I think, yeah, stay with what you got. Hey, Crazy Garb, welcome. First time joining the chat. Glad to have you here. Lego community is strong in this one, so love to have you guys here. Figureverse says, makes me want to buy more Lego. That is true. That is true, especially when you see all the colorful background here with all the Lego sets and pieces. It's true. And as all Lego collectors will admit, when do you know you have had enough Lego in your collection? And really the answer is, just one more, and then I'll have enough, and then just one more, and then I'll have enough, right? So you get what I mean there. So yes, I understand the dilemma there for sure. So bag 12, part of it's open, and I got 2 other mini bags here. Looks like I'm building some more windows and adding to the 3rd floor display here. Got I don't know if I was to estimate. I'm definitely past the 2,000. Well, maybe closer to the 2,000 range. I was gonna say there could be quite a lot of Lego pieces in these last 4 bags, so we'll see. Okay, so building up the corners here to the 3rd floor of the Jazz Club. And yeah, just to add into that initial point of the Star Trek set being released, you can watch several people talking about it again. Of course, the usual suspects, the Lego ambassadors, the big time Lego YouTubers who get sets super early. So I'm assuming they'll probably get that set as well for free to review. And how lucky of them. And there is a gift of purchase that comes with that set. Apparently, it's a shuttlecraft. So basically, if you're familiar with Star Trek: The New Generation, then you'll recognize the minifigures that go with that set, and then the gift of purchase comes with an exclusive minifigure. And so the only way to get that minifigure is to buy the Star Trek set right away, on the first few days of release day, probably. So another one of those, as others have pointed out, therein lies the Lego strategy of creating FOMO, right? You got to get that set right away, or you're going to miss out on really a complete feeling of getting the Lego set, the Star Trek set. Kind of like the Death Star that just came out, if you don't get it, or if you didn't get it right away during the first week of October there, then you missed out on the gift with purchase. Although, we'll see, maybe May the 4th might revive that gift with purchase in spring. So May the 4th, the play on words there being May the Force in the Star Wars lore. So maybe that gift with purchase will come back. And my only thought on that is it's possible, although no one's really mentioned this. My thinking or reasoning is that they always do 3 gift with purchases of some sort during that promo month, and it's something, a new big announcement for new Star Wars Lego sets. But I would think to kind of revitalize that UCS set, and it still won't be a year old at that point, to maybe bring back that gift with purchase or some other fun gift with purchase that might match up with that. But I don't know. We'll see. It's not that exciting of a gift with purchase, but it still obviously was advertised as belonging inside the UCS Death Star. So we'll see. Kathy says the Christmas tree 2-in-1 and the tiger 3-in-1. Oh, very cool. The Christmas tree 2-in-1. That's not the I guess you could call it the UCS Christmas tree display one, is it, Kathy? That one's like also, what was that, $300 or over $300? Just crazy. So yeah, Crazy Garb, welcome. Yes, good to have you here. Yes, exactly. Figureverse says never enough Lego, right? JBT is here. Hello, JBT is back. Odelay is back. Yes, sir. Building a cheeky modular. I guess you could say the Jazz Club. I don't know if it's cheeky, but yes, for sure, it's a fun one. And Kathy says, I found another Lego set I want. Very cool. Bee Bandits. Got my mod here. This is great. So, okay. So Kathy, the Christmas tree one you're talking is a smaller set, 784 pieces. So I got one of those. Actually, that was one of the, I don't remember what it came with, but there was a Christmas tree, I want to say gift with purchase. Oh, this was probably back in 2019, so I forgot what set it was. Maybe it was just a gift with purchase in general, but I did get one of those Christmas tree builds. Pretty substantial size one. Maybe it came with one of the holiday builds, but I want to say I did get a Christmas tree build that was free in a sense because it was a gift with purchase. So having that, plus I do have a couple of the holiday sets, and I did get that Santa sleigh one that was out a couple years ago. I feel pretty much like that collection of ours is complete. Don't need too many Christmas sets. We do build them up usually like around this time actually, and put those out in our Lego display in our living room area. So maybe I'll do that again soon. Plus, oh, I forgot. And then we got the upscale Santa. So I don't know if you got that one, Kathy, but we got the upscale Santa. So we got enough Lego Christmas sets to, you know, have it to basically be satisfied with. Don't think I need any more of those. That big Christmas tree one that's like $300 or so. It's like it is a diorama set. It's a pretty big display piece, of course, and it looks cool. I saw it built up at the Lego store. That's what was in the other window. I was trying to think when I went to the Lego store over the weekend, what was there, which ended up getting us this Disney gift with purchase. But I was trying to think. On one side was the Goonies ship, and on the other side I couldn't remember. It was the Christmas tree display. JBT, all right. Psh, glad to have you here, man. Leave a like. Thank you for joining and saying hi and joining in the chat for a little bit there. Nice, B Bandits. Let me pin that. Remember to like and subscribe and watch the Jazz Club get built. Already on bag 12 here. Odele says, I want Lego to make more Star Wars busts like they do with the Marvel. But I want the Darth Maul bust like the older one that came out. Oh yeah, that's what do they have out right now? I saw at the Lego store they had, I think it was the Jango Fett one, the Jango Fett bust. We have the Captain Rex one. They're interesting builds. I can't say I'm really interested in collecting those, but yeah, they are definitely fun display pieces. I'll say that. Kathy says I'm gonna ask for my birthday money to take with us to Wilmington. Oh, okay. Kathy's got some plans as well. Ivan talking about the UCS Death Star for his birthday, and Kathy might have a big set planned, or just a fun set planned to use some birthday money for a new set. Also, how fun is that? Very cool. Yeah, so gosh, that's kind of a fun thought. If it was my birthday, what set would I ask for? Well, you know, being a serious Lego collector here, you know, with these large scale sets behind me, I don't think I need to get anything else. But I would go, you know, all out. I would ask for the Titanic or the UCS Millennium Falcon. Those would be fun to get as gifts. Obviously, probably, you know, some of the most expensive sets out there. Not the price of the Death Star, but the UCS Millennium Falcon comes pretty close, you know, $850 set. And it's kind of strange to think that set's been out so long. I've seen so many sales or sale prices come and go with that set from like $800, or it dropped down from $800 down to $600 a few times. I'm pretty sure Amazon has had it for sale at that lower price range. I'm assuming, or I want to say Walmart as well has had that. Actually, they had that. They sort of had it on sale whenever that October Prime week was happening. Walmart did its own sale during that same time. Of course, they kind of motivate each other to drop the prices on certain sets, and so that one, I think that one dropped down to $100, so it was like $750. And man, that sale did not last very long. Whatever amount of those sets they dedicate to that price cleaned out that sale threshold, and so it you know, I looked at that the next day when I heard about it, it was already back up to the original price, or actually even more. I don't know if they ran out of inventory, but yeah, so hard to come by those UCS sets. If you do see them on sale, like the Razor Crest was just a week and a half ago. There are some people waiting in the wings for all these sets, man. There's a lot of money out there waiting to spend on Lego, and so if you're kind of like half-hearted about getting a large Lego set, then you are the competition's fierce. You're gonna miss out. Hey, Ronan is here. Ronan, welcome. Kathy says, because I got to go to the dentist in Wilmington, because my dentist where I live quit seeing his patients. Oh, so Kathy, you must be talking to the conversation with someone else. I was going to ask, in Wilmington, do they have a Lego store there? Is that why you mentioned that part or that city? So, um, if it is, you got to check out those Lego stores. If you guys have been to a Lego store recently, I'm curious. That was the other thing I pointed out on over the weekend. We went to the Lego store on Sunday this past weekend, and the UCS Death Star was not on display anymore. The Goonie set was, of course, and that makes sense, you know. But why was the UCS Death Star not on display? I would think Lego would want to capitalize on advert or just promoting that giant set, especially as you get closer to Christmas. And Lego's all about creating the FOMO or just the, taking advantage of the consumerism that takes place over Christmas. I was thinking, that set's going to be on display again. I wanted to see that set on display again. And, it's impressive to see this huge $1,000 Lego set all built up. And you can walk up and see it in the window. And, just look at what $1,000 gets you in one Lego set. This was kind of fun. We did see it when it was released during the August or October 1st promo week. And this was still at the time when the gift with purchase was still available. So those giant sets must just be a release day sort of thing. So people they go to the Lego store, with one mission. They wait in line. It's like buying a new iPhone. Back in the day when iPhones were newly announced and released, the excitement was there. People waited in line at the Apple store, and for a ridiculous amount of time to buy that set. I don't know if the UCS got that much excitement, but it sounded like there was quite a few people on release day to do that. So I wonder if it was like that for the Goonie set. I have yet to experience that kind of excitement to go to a Lego store on the morning of release day and see who gets to the store early and just buy it. So interesting stuff. Let's see. Kathy says, I will get 2 sets. No, going to Target. Oh, okay. 2 sets at Target. I've heard Target also has some good deals on some of those holiday sets, Kathy. So I don't know if it's on their website. Actually, I don't think it's on their website. I think if you go to the stores themselves, you have to buy in person. You might get some good deals that way. So yeah, maybe you give an update. That'd be kind of fun to find out. John Powell is here. Dude took it home. Psh, welcome, John Powell. Cosmic Bricks. Psh, join in the chat. Let's go. Kathy looking on the Target website to see. It's that the set that I heard that was on sale at Target, but it might just be at the store, if it's on the shelves to get that sale price. Was the I don't know if it's the Santa's or Santa's holiday post office or something, the one with the hot air balloon. I don't know what number that set number is, but you'll recognize it. The one that came out last year, basically. And I wasn't impressed by that set. I don't know, maybe it's just because the build has a hot air balloon or something. But for a 40% discount, it was pretty hefty of a discount. Then that would be a good buy. I've kind of refined my wanting to just take advantage of sale prices for Lego. There was like last year and any time before that, if I saw a Lego set I was moderately interested in, and of course, if it's going to go on sale for 40% or something like that, that's a huge discount, then I was going to buy it. But now it's like I'm just holding out to get one good set. And especially now I'm kind of into these modulars, not wanting to go crazy on spending a ton of money on these things. So if I ever get the UCS Millennium Falcon, that would pretty much take up a year's budget for Lego. But I'm also thinking more and more how fun it is to build these modulars, and thinking about the price of a UCS set, how that could be really three really decent good sized sets and not get the UCS. And so maybe get the History Museum, which I think would be so fun to get. And then I don't know, maybe see what finally see what the next modular set looks like for 2026. Maybe consider that one. Not sure. So it's online at Target, says John Powell. Okay, so that holiday Christmas tree set is online at Target. Oh, Christmas tree is on sale, says Kathy. How many pieces was it? I'm not sure which one, Kathy. I thought you knew, but the one you were telling me about was about 700 pieces, I think. John Powell says Stud City did a live stream for it at 2 a.m. That guy is a serious Lego shopper. Yes, I've seen his channel, John Powell. He is all about getting sets on sale, which is fun. And I think he's also one to buy 3 or 4 in one sitting. So that guy is how would you call it? Well funded, I guess. I think he's a Lego ambassador too, so he does have some advantages there. Not that that would help with buying sets on sale, but I think his channel is pretty successful, so that's pretty cool. CPT Redemption, welcome. Some new names this time. Well, welcome you guys. Make sure you leave a like, join the channel, subscribe. Kathy, the set I'm talking about. Oh, okay. Let me tell. I have to look it up. I don't remember the exact. Let me tell you here. I'll look it up here. The Lego holiday set I'm talking about. Let's see. It has like a hot air balloon, and I don't know what else. How else to describe it? That's like the distinctive part of it. Where would it be? And now I can't find it. I think the Holiday Main Street might be another one oh no, that one's older. There was 2 holiday sets, I want to say, that were part of that sale at Target, if I can find it. Okay, so the one I'm thinking of is called Santa's Post Office. That one has 1,440 pieces. It's already on back order, so it's pretty darn popular. Oh, obviously, because it's Christmas right now. So the one I'm thinking of is Santa's Post Office. I wanted to say that earlier, but I doubted. But it is the Post Office one, set 10339. 1,440 pieces. So see if you can find that one, Kathy. That was the one that John Powell mentioned. Stud City was at Target 2 in the morning. Interesting. I wonder if did he just wait in line at 2 in the morning? Because I don't think Target was open at that time. But who knows? Who knows if these sales are that crazy? John Powell says the museum costs more than some UCS sets. The History Museum, John Powell? Yeah, there's those smaller UCS sets, but I'm not into those. I'm thinking more of the UCS Millennium Falcon, which would be the price equivalent of at least 2 modulars, or 2 modulars and one other good size set. So yeah, let me know if that's the one you find, Kathy, the Post Office, Santa's Post Office. That set I've seen. It's funny when when it's not basically November, December, that set, it'll sit on the shelves. I've seen that at the Lego store for the discounted price off and on, but just not interesting enough for me to get. But now if you see it for 40% off, so yeah, $60 set. Even then, $60. I don't think I'd want it. But you look at it from an investment standpoint, maybe it is a good buy. For sure, you could buy that set. I'm sure I'm assuming it's being retired. Maybe that's why it's going on sale so much. Then maybe that would just be a good investment set to buy and then sell later on. So yeah, very cool. Cosmic Bricks is here having a nice snack. Sounds good, Cosmic Bricks. Kathy saying, oh, so Kathy, you're planning your Target haul in a week? There's no way you're gonna get that set then if you have to wait a week. John Powell says, Stud City. No, he was doing a live stream when the sales came online. Ah, okay, so it was online. Go figure. I looked when he was doing those and I didn't see anything like that. So maybe it depends on the region you're in. I don't know if it was a nationwide sale for those sets at Target or not, but I did not see anything for the Well, I saw what he said, you know, the 40% discount, but I did not see it on the Target website here. I was curious. I took a look. I was actually thinking, oh, what else would be on sale in terms of Lego sets, but that I didn't even see that one. The Christmas or the holiday sets on sale, so I didn't really didn't check much more into it. And I'm waiting just to see out of curiosity what Lego will do for Black Friday. It's probably not going to be, or I'm assuming they probably won't discount the History Museum. They have in the past discounted these modular sets. Like I said, the Parisian restaurant here, I got that on a Black Friday week sale for this one right here for $75, which was pretty cool. Now that I think about how crazy and expensive, or not inexpensive, and expensive, how expensive Lego sets are, that there's no way you're gonna find a modular through Lego that's $75. I don't think ever again. If I would love to be proven wrong on that one though. So if it does happen, awesome. But I doubt it. And of course, now I gotta look that up. I was gonna look up the Star Trek set. When is that one being released? So that one is now live on, or not live, but it's on the Lego website, the Star Trek set. And I was quite a few people had done videos on it already about what the set looks like, and there's a couple things or thoughts I had on that one. It's definitely a giant definitely a giant display piece, the Star Trek set. 3,600 pieces, so that's a good size set. It's a giant gray ship, so there you go, more gray plates. You could, you know, I wonder if Rebrickable will, is that the right name? Rebrickable will do something fun with that set, like turn it into another Millennium Falcon, because it does have the circular build, and it does have the kind of that light blue brick, that transparent blue brick to, you know, serve as the propulsion system. So some jet blast. And it comes with pretty much all the key figures for the Star Trek TNG crew. But again, this definitely is going to appeal to like the Gen X, millennial crowd. Those who've seen this TV series when it was, you know, started back in the late 80s through the 90s as a TV series. So younger kids again are going to be like, oh, cool, Star Trek. I don't know if they'll be interested in it. I mean, it's a popular theme, but it's nothing recent. And $400. And then, of course, it comes out at the end of this month, November 28th. So that's when the FOMO will set in to get a gift with purchase. The gift with purchase apparently comes with an exclusive minifigure. To me, again, unless you're a dedicated fan to that TV series, you'll know who that minifigure is. It's like, eh. I mean, if you watch the show, you know who the minifigure is supposed to be, Ensign Rowe. And I've seen enough of those shows to know who that is. I can't say I was like a Star Trek fan through and through and had, like, I don't know, paraphernalia or whatever, t-shirts, but the show was really good. I liked the show when it was out. Still like the show. I love watching those every once in a while. Sometimes it appears on streaming service, and you know, there's fun YouTube clips. Well, the moment I typed in Star Trek on YouTube just to look up that set, then now I get a lot of the algorithm sending me YouTube shorts or clips of the TV show from back in the day, and you see some of those fun scenes and I guess episodes I've never watched before. But yeah, it's coming out the end of November. Oh, John Pell says the 29th. Oh, on the website it says the 28th, unless I misread it. Says November 28th, coming soon, November 28th, unless that's just for Lego insiders. So yeah, 9 minifigures, $400 or $399.99, and a gift with purchase probably for the first few days. Jane Bricks was saying it's going to go fast. People are going to buy that thing, get the gift with purchase if they can get on the Lego website fast enough. So crazy excitement and FOMO again. I would love to go to the Lego store and just to see that happen. I wouldn't be I would wait in line not to even buy this set just to see like, wow, there's a lot of people that are excited about that one, apparently. But again, I think it would be like an older crowd, definitely the older Lego collectors who have the income to spend on that Lego set. Kathy says, do you have Christmas Lego to build on stream? Yes, I was just mentioning that, Kathy. I actually might do the upscale Santa. We bought that giant fig when we got the gingerbread AT-AT. So maybe I'll do that. Danzo Mando's here, playing Master of Puppets. Oh my goodness. Danzo Mando bringing back the music from the 80s as well. Metallica. Cosmic Brick says, I find modulars for cheaper than $75. Easily, says Cosmic Bricks. Nice. And your source would be eBay, Facebook Marketplace, charity shops. Very cool. Does that include the minifigures, Cosmic Bricks? It always seems like those are the key elements or pieces that are removed to drop down the price. But maybe not. I don't know. John Powell says the Christmas tree is on sale for $26.99, but out online. You'll have to check your store. Yeah, there we go. Kathy says Mac got tons of Christmas Lego sets. Oh, I bet. And I want to say Mac is, fairly new to the Lego collection space, but he caught up quick and surpassed many people, I think. So very cool. I'm sure he's got some cool builds planned for his channel. So yeah, impressed by what he's got in his collection, just there in his studio and everything. He's got a fun setup. So yeah, Kathy, I'll definitely put together some Christmas builds. Let's see, what do we have? We've got a couple of got the elf house. Got what else? I don't know the names because only built it up a few times. Let's see. I've got the gingerbread AT-AT now. I got Santa's sleigh. I got the Santa's delivery truck that has the little elf driver. Oh, we got the Millennium Falcon holiday diorama one, the Christmas one with Han Solo, I think, in a Christmas sweater, and Chewbacca. So yeah, I got a few holiday sets and got the holiday Main Street. I think that was the last one of those Christmas modular type builds that came out. They usually average around $100. I think it was the last one we got, and then I got some smaller sets, some gift with purchases that came during that Christmas. That came with some of those Christmas sets, I want to say. So yeah, there's some fun builds we could definitely throw together. It'd be fun to. I always played with the idea if I wasn't gonna get the Natural History Museum modular, maybe get the Home Alone house. It's the same price, but then that set seems so out of place otherwise. It's just a giant house, the size of one of these builds, or maybe two of them. It's huge, right? Almost 4,000 pieces. That's always a fun set. That one must be pretty popular. Still out there. I don't think it's being retired. So yeah, there's a lot of possibilities. So if I were to add something to the Christmas collection, maybe the Home Alone house would be a fun one. But yeah, again, I don't know. It's hard to sometimes, I get the excitement of like, yeah, that's a set worth getting, and then I'm like, I don't know. It's the Home Alone house. It does have some fun Easter egg type things in it, like from the movie, with when he's using, or when he sets up all the traps in the house, and then he uses like decoys, like he uses his Michael Jordan life-size poster, and he puts it on a train to look like there's grown-ups in the house, if you're looking outside and you just see through the window a shadow. So there's some cool things about that set that point back to the movie. John Powell says Target sales end Saturday. Okay, you know, and it's funny because I've looked on the website, John Powell. I haven't really noticed anything. So is that regional, or I'm just not finding anything special about what's on the Target website, unless everything got bought up already, which I guess all those people who didn't spend their money on a UCS set were just buying whatever they could find now. So yeah, interesting stuff. Cosmic Brick says also auctions with minifigures. Very cool, Cosmic Bricks. I guess I'm not put enough effort into finding modulars that way, but if you do, does that mean you got a pretty good size modular collection then? If you're finding them for under $75, then it's still, you know, it's still a lot of money, but maybe you could probably add up to your collection like 3 modulars, 4 modulars pretty easily. Kathy says, yes, I want that set, but it's too expensive. Are you talking about the Home Alone house? Yes, a $300 standalone home that it's kind of out of place. It's just a giant set, and it's a house, so it's not. I don't know. It's not like the fun of buying a modular, but it's definitely a full-on minifig scale house. I guess you could look at it that way. Yeah, so I'd still probably lean towards the Natural History Museum, but if you know, if it was a gift, I wouldn't turn it down. In fact, now that I'm saying that, what was it? Last week we were talking about how you could win your wish list on the Lego website. I think I might have put that on there. I think I might have put the Home Alone house, the Titanic, and some other small Ninjago set. But, you know, what are the chances of winning that? But still, there we go. That might be the one way I get that set is if I win it through that Lego giveaway of your wish list, which was capped at $1,000. So you had to be strategic with that. Let me see what did I put? What did I put on that wish list? But yeah, the Titanic's always been a set I'd want to get. That's one of those Lego builds or sets that would be great to have, and there's no minifigures, and usually I'm all about minifigures when it comes to sets, especially the larger scale sets, because you just want all the add-ons or all the features basically that would come with a Lego set. So yeah, and then my wish list of mine, I got the Titanic, the Home Alone house, and a Lego City donut truck. And that was all I could fit in that $1,000 limit. I got 3 cents to spare, so maybe they could throw me in one random Lego piece, one random Lego brick or something like that. Oh, okay, so the Target sale is national. Main page has Lego 40% off link. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that again. In fact, as I'm looking at stuff right now, let me do that. And this is dangerous. What if I see something and it's available? Although I'm guessing, oh, there it is. Wait, 40% off select Lego. Or no, yeah, there it is. 40% off select Lego. All right, John Powell, we came to the right place. Oh, there's some fun deals. There's the Captain Rex Lego Star Wars Y-Wing, the mini, the micro ship build or micro build or whatever you want to call it for $6.59. That's a random price, but that's kind of cool. And they got a lot of little mechs. There's a bust, a Lego Star Wars Empire Strikes Back AT-AT driver helmet building set for $50. And quite a lot of friend sets. Don't care about those. So, yeah, interesting. I'm assuming the most popular ones are sold out. But yeah, I don't know if you guys see anything on there. There is a Ninjago set that did look interesting. The Lego Ninjago Tournament Battle. And the, what do you call it? The Blacktron. That's an old school theme that I never got into. So yeah, there are some sets there. We go. There's the Star Wars Skeleton Crew Onyx Cinder ship or building. Not really sure if that's part of original canon or not. But I don't see the Christmas one, the holiday one. So yeah, that one must have been bought up quick, which makes sense. It is a national sale. All right. See you, Kathy. Thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you for the 16 likes. All right, so let me finish bag 12 here. I got some window pieces to throw in. Got talked into looking at a lot of Lego sales and a lot of Lego potential purchases to make. And if I were to, look at sales, I'd still hold out for Black Friday and what they got on perhaps Amazon, and of course the Lego website. Target has some of those random sets that do look interesting, but I'm going to save my money and not worry about those. Even if the Christmas set was still there, not really interested in that. And of course, every dollar counts now if trying to save up for one of these large scale sets, even if they don't go on sale. Perhaps there might be a time or a lull into the days after Christmas that I might be able to find one of those sets. I don't know. The modulars are hard to find on sale, so who knows? It'd be fun though if they were. All right, Kathy, high fives. Thanks for joining. Lots of good questions, a lot of good topics. It's always fun to talk Lego sales because you never know what's out there. And to be honest, I had not really tracked that one or the sales through Target. So it's kind of fun to look those up and see what's there and to see what potential, I guess, Christmas buys, Christmas theme Lego set buys that are out there. But yeah, the Star Trek set, new release, always fun to check that out. Again, the crazy excitement factor that Lego creates with those giant new release sets, adding a gift with purchase to the whole thing. You get some exclusive minifigure, but you have to, be fast on the take. Like, get that set right away if you want the, especially that shuttle. It looks like a pretty cool build, actually, that shuttle. So if you're really into Star Trek, that would be a fun buy. I like Star Trek, the show and everything, but I don't think I want to commit $100 to, or not $100, like almost $400, right? $400 to a set like that. The build looks cool, but again, then with the ship itself, it's more of a display piece, so there's not much. In fact, I don't think there's any interior feature to it. I could be wrong. I think it does. Again, if you're familiar with the show, I think it does show off how the ship in the show, the saucer section splits off from the bottom section of the ship. So I think it does have that feature in the build. So that's kind of fun. But again, you got to be a serious Trekkie fan, right? You got to be a serious Trekkie fan to be excited about that and buy the set. $400. So the people that just bought the Goonies set are now being enticed to spend within the same couple weeks, another big chunk of money on another set. And this is still before Christmas, and who knows what people were planning to get before all this was mentioned. Although I guess these sets have been in the running for a while, so it's kind of interesting. All right, so almost done with bag 12. I think I can power through here now and finish this set, and mostly just building up a wall. So slowly disappearing the view of the rehearsal room with the music sheet there and the sofa, but fun build nonetheless. And so thanks for liking the stream tonight and joining and seeing some of you guys. This on now a Thursday night. Crazy. The week and the live streams keep flying by. And so one other thing to add to the last part of the talk on the live stream tonight is what to build next. So I did want to do like a kind of a, not a break, but in between the modular builds, build up that Ayrton Senna Formula One car set, which I got through Amazon at like almost a 50% discount. It wasn't new, or it's new, but the box didn't come with it. So whatever explains that discounted price I got. I was I acted on it. I acted on it quick. So I don't know what the seller was thinking, or maybe it was just a vendor and they're able to get these sets for some interesting discount and then resell them. But the didn't come in the Lego box, but it just came in a regular box to ship, regular cardboard box to ship. But the build is new. All the pieces are still in the Lego bags, all sealed up. I'm curious if the instruction booklet, which was also in the packaging, or if I can get the 20 insider points since I bought that set. And it possibly, I'm assuming maybe the person who resold it to me, they might have already scanned and got the 20 insider points, which is fine. But man, then I don't get to add it to the Lego collection or the Lego register. On the website, it registers all the sets you own. And I don't know if I'm able to do that because I'm assuming that guy who sold it to me probably did that. So I'll have to check that. Actually. Try and remember to do that after the live stream. Very cool. Okay, so this was a feature I thought was so fun last time, and get to do another level of these stained glass windows. And so adding these transparent multicolored brick single stud pieces, but it just has just a fun element, creative element to it. And it's so simple. It's just these pieces. Although I don't know how available these different colored bricks are, these transparent colored bricks are. If they come in like those Lego classic sets where you can just buy a collection of Lego bricks and make whatever you want. But there we go. Some more of those cool stained glass window builds to add to the third floor of the set here. And so these will get inserted here. Let's see, one row of studs back. And I love that. So like now the second floor and the third floor have these window pieces. So super fun to just see. Again, these modulars, there's every bag as you go through it, these fun aspects to the build that make you want to get more of these and build them up. And of course, maybe you go through a season where you can't buy new Lego anymore, but your collection is quite extensive here. Then what I did in the past with my kids, we would buy a new Lego set, mostly Lego City sets. Like we got one of the Lego City police stations, and I found it for 50% off also. This is when we were living overseas. Found it for 50% off and thought, oh my gosh, that's going to be so fun. So I bought the Lego police station set, built it up with my kids. I each gave them a truck or a car or part of the building to build. And then we took the whole thing apart and built it up again. And it was just as fun, right? Because one of the sections of the entire build, the kids had not built up yet. And so they got to all experience the whole set and built it. So this will be fun. You can always deconstruct your Lego sets and build them up again. It's just a cool hobby like that. You're not gluing anything. You're not gluing anything together, and you get to experience the build as many times as you want. I've done that with my favorite set, Ninjago City. Such a fun set. My favorite set of all time. And then when you get these cool features like this, taking apart, you kind of organize it. So if that kind of plays into the brick therapy part, organizing the sets as you take them apart. I do that with the Christmas sets we have, build them up and then take those down or break those down every year. And it's just, I don't know, there's something appealing about putting things back into order. So whether building or taking apart and organizing them back into bags, knowing that you can rebuild the set again next year. So you will see. I'll have to do a live stream. Kathy brought up a good point. Will I build some of the Christmas themed sets that we have in a live stream? I'm thinking, why not? Have to do that, of course, especially the closer we get to December. and you know, the start of Thanksgiving is kind of that season to start doing all the Christmas decoration or Christmas decorating, you know, both, let's see, both outside the house and inside with these Lego builds. And we do have a Lego train, another set I got on sale that's motorized and has an engine part to it that we have put around our Christmas tree. And that's always been fun. It's not a Christmas themed train, just a regular Lego City train, but it works. O&O Bricks, awesome, good to see you, O&O. Was wondering if someone else was gonna say hello on the chat. How's the building going? It's going pretty well, O&O Bricks. Here we go with the we're going here with the Jazz Club, and it's coming together quite nicely. Here's the third level of the Jazz Club. Just added the stained glass windows here, and this is bag 12 of 15. So making some serious progress here. So yeah, oh no, thanks. How are you doing? What's going on with you and any potential Lego builds? You got any potential Lego builds in the works? Of course, I have to now I was gonna say, building up that upscale Santa, I gotta build up the other upscale Lego guy here. So maybe those two, I'm gonna have quite a list of things that to build up here for between November and December and into January. So we'll have to see. Never too old for Lego. Let's go. I have too many Christmas builds already. Lots of laughs. I got a Mold King Christmas train that turns into a transformer. No way. That's creative. And a gingerbread house, an oversized Santa minifigure, and his sleigh. Oh, I forgot. What's up, everyone? Never too old for Lego. Psh, good to see you. Hey, you guys. Thanks for the 18 likes. Never too old. O&O Bricks. Did you leave a like? Leave a like, you guys, as you join in here. Okay, building a very decorative. Ooh. Another cool looking piece of furniture here, actually. What would this be? A dresser, I guess? Or a vanity. Is that what you'd call it? You know, it's got this giant mirror. You will see here in a minute. Let me throw this together. So yeah, never told for Lego. Got, I wouldn't say we have too many Lego Christmas sets, but we got enough to cover this table right here. And the fun thing is, I'm trying to remember, but we do have a Christmas tree build also. Not, it's pretty decent size actually. Got a Christmas tree build, and I want to say it was a gift with purchase, but I can't remember because it's like a, it's probably as tall as the Jazz Club here. So it's a good sized Christmas tree. So I'm trying to remember how I got that. I know I didn't buy it. It was some kind of special Lego was running. So it must have been a gift with purchase with buying, you know, I don't know, spending $100 or something on a set. We've got the Elf House that came out 2019. Got one other modular build that we have. So we got a couple Christmas sets and then the upscale Santa. That's the one I wanted to definitely share and build up on the live stream. So that'll be, I'm gonna have to get my son involved for sure. There's no one gonna be able to do all this build. Maybe I'll put the Ayrton Santa build on hold actually, because I definitely want to, when I finish this Jazz Club, I want to keep going with the modular builds, because we do have the boutique hotel, the Tudor Corner, and what was it? The Main Street one. So it was back when it was called Creator. It's like a down or town center one, something like that. And that one had been on the Lego website for a long time as well. So before Icons took over these modular theme builds, it was called, or it was part of the Creator line, I want to say. There we go. Look at this vanity mirror being put together. This is definitely for the Ramona minifigure that I showed you. The the lead singer to the jazz club band, I want to say. So it's kind of fun. I like it also when you build these accessory parts to, you know, you use these pieces that face vertically or horizontally, I should say, and then, you know, you can build up a piece of furniture. So these miniature Lego builds, which all you guys know who've built modulars and several of them, if you compare it to old school Lego, we are always building up or next to, like alongside. This is like building and connecting in any direction, in this case facing forward. So the orientation of these bricks can happen in any direction, which is very cool to see. And then, whoops, then you add some more elements to make it look like there's drawers to this vanity. And now we got a very cool piece of furniture here for the jazz club singer. All right, I almost had a moment there where I felt like I built as quick as my son, Little Brick Therapy. So this, let's see, aha! I was wondering, this bare-faced wall, what does it get? It gets the vanity facing the stairwell here. So let me get the chair put in front. So this goes here, and this is for, of course, this is for Ramona here. So look at this. She's got quite the setup now. She's got her vanity with a blue brush. You know, look at that hairpiece. That's pretty sweet. And the lounge, the Chase lounge there, we'll say. And of course her music sheet to practice and get ready and warmed up for to go down the stairwell here to the jazz club stage. And the stage is well covered, unfortunately. I have to take all this off. I'll have to do that when I finish this set and show off each level again. All right, and now building up the wall where eventually all this will be hidden. It's kind of a bummer. But also, the fun part of these modulars to have a 360-degree build, not just a diorama display, but yeah, everything in any direction there is a cool Lego feature or build to show off. So it looks like this back section here, got to get it right. Whoops. So building up more of the wall here, or maybe this is, well, I guess we'll find out, because the windows face towards the front, but this wall is on the back side, but it's looking like it might have maybe some cool window elements to it as well. Whoops. All right. So nothing too exciting here like before, but all right, getting the full contained part of level 3 here. So yeah, 20 likes. Awesome. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for joining the live stream and got caught up in the build here, which makes sense. Oh no, Brick says, where do you store your sets after you build them? Because I need shelves, and if you have any shelf suggestions for like the Ninjago cities, because I'm planning on buying Ninjago City docks. Oh no, Bricks, love it. Another old school Ninjago set. Ninjago City docks. One of my favorites. I think that one came out second, right? So there was Ninjago City, the first modular, and then yeah, Ninjago City docks. Well, I don't know if I have a good suggestion. Oh no, Bricks. For this room, we just have. Oh, hold on. Let me get this window in place. What am I? There we go. I like that snap. You know you did it right when you get that snap. So for this room, obviously we've got these cubicle kind of shelves here, right? Let me move Brick Therapy, right? So we got the cubicle shelves there. Of course, that's not gonna do well for like the taller sets. So there's those Billy shelves, you know, that you can get from IKEA. We have kind of the equivalent of one of those. Really, we just have 2 of these. We bought these used IKEA tables, and it's just kind of on top of those. And then my son's kind of created a Lego City display. I'll have to show you that. It's in one of our videos actually, where we have the kind of rotating in and out of the Lego City display. So I don't have all our Lego sets built up and out on display. Some of them we rotate out, take them apart, and just store them because, you know, space is a premium. And then for all the Ninjago sets, because those are my favorite, my Ninjago sets and the Yellow Castle Voltron, there's some just sets that are my all-time favorites that I will not put them away and hide in a plastic container anywhere unless we have to move again. But those I just have on my personal desk. I just have a desk in my bedroom, or our bedroom, and I just put them on there. It's kind of a display personal desk shelf. I think I have to rearrange that and put everything kind of in one room on a wall. But yeah, oh no, Bricks, if you just have one room, it's kind of hard, right? You basically have, you know, you can see there's definitely wall space here. You could put some shelves all along here, all along here, and then build and add up. But that would require some work and, you know, cutting into the wall there. So sometimes, yeah, another suggestion is those Billy shelves. Those you can adjust the shelving on. So you can, if you do have a tall set, you know, you can take out one of the layers of shelves and just have maybe 2 instead of 3. So yeah, not a perfect solution, but that's what I've seen and what we've tried. Chris Vick says, I went to Target and I am shocked. So much money in Lego. Ooh, does that mean, Chris Vick, you went purchasing, or just you're shocked at what's all there? That's the key question, right? Okay, so bag. What did I skip something? Oh, there's 2 more. I don't think oh well, I'll have to double check, but I thought I added up everything correctly. So that's interesting. So there is level 3. We've got Ramona's music studio built up. Love the vanity piece there, her ready room. And so there we go for bag 12. Okay, 3 bags left. 13, 14, 15. Looks like we got another cool minifigure coming along here. So tomorrow, Friday, I get to share with you the next page, the next series of pieces, bag 13, to get this jazz club all constructed. But there we go. It's getting its final elements, although you can see the box here. This part's gonna be looking good too, so I don't have just missing that roof element here. So thanks for joining me on the live stream. Thanks, guys. Have a great Thursday evening, maybe early Friday morning for some of you already. Thanks for joining, everyone. See you soon. Have a good one.